I'm Cyrstal Faulkner with the CPA and business advisory firm of Cooney, Faulkner and Stevens. We're here today with Josh Deutsch. Josh is the CEO of Cincinnati's fifth largest printing company, SpringDot. And Josh, you are the fourth generation of leadership at SpringDot. Your great-grandfather started this company more than 108 years ago in an alley downtown when he immigrated from Austria. Let's talk about SpringDot and what your company does.
SpringDot's a commercial printing company. We specialize in the point-of-sale business, but we do everything from short-run business cards all the way to millions of labels. We do work nationally and locally, and you know, we're just really in the printing / marketing / advertising business.
Well, and one thing that your company's done, which is fairly unique, and I personally love this concept, you've created something called Spring It Forward, where you've gotten your entire organization, all of your employees, very engaged in the community. Maybe you can share some of that information.
Sure. One thing that we've been working on is we wanted to give back to the community, and our company is old. But we're a printing company, and printing companies usually don't do a lot of advertising or marketing. So we got together and thought, what could we do? We didn't want to print a bunch of mailers and mail them out. You know, we had some marketing dollars, so we came up with an idea called Spring It Forward, which is kind of like a pay it forward kind of idea, where we would go to places in our city and kind of surprise people with kind of like a spontaneous gift. And we have a vehicle that we had wrapped, and we take our vehicle out, and like we've recently done one at the Duke Energy Center, where we take our car to the Cavalcade of Customs and we buy $1,000 worth of tickets, and then we just sit there and give them away to people.
It is a cool looking car too. It's a very cool looking car.
It's very fun.
People would notice that. And Josh, I know that you've done many other things with your Spring It Forward initiative, including helping struggling businesses.
Sure.
And I want to talk about that when we continue our conversation with Josh Deutsch on WCPO.com/businesswise. So I was sitting at my desk a few months ago, and one of my partners, Chuck Stevens, actually forwarded me a YouTube video of you with another gentleman down south, and your Spring It Forward initiative helped this struggling business by helping him with printing materials. Maybe you can talk about that and the kind of amazing response that video got.
I was sitting at my desk one day, and I was eating lunch, which I don't do very often at my desk, and I was watching, I was on Yahoo, and I saw the story about this struggling businessman, and he's actually in Myrtle Beach, and he said if he only could get people around his hardware store to know he was there, that he thinks he could really be successful. So through our Spring It Forward program, I sent a message to him and said, hey, you know, we'd happily buy a list, print it, mail it, and send it to Myrtle Beach for you if that's really what you think you need to be successul. And that's what we did. And Yahoo picked it up, and then they made a video about it, and it was really nice. It was touching for us to help him. And we've done that. We do a lot of work with churches and with other kinds of places to help them also get their name out.
Well, on that YouTube video, how many hits did that get, like in just a few hours?
Oh, it got over a couple 100,000. It was amazing how viral that went. And since then, we continually get more people now who call and, you know, want help or need a postcard or a poster, and we do all that through our Spring It Forward side of our business.
Well, I think that Spring It Forward initiative is very innovative. And let's talk about that, because as a printing company, again, a fourth generation printing company, how difficult is it to sustain growth and innovation in a company like SpringDot?
Well, it's hard. It's a very competitive industry that we're in, and you know, we constantly try to innovate and find new ways to help people, new ways to get our name out, new ways to, you know, make new products, new services. You know, and through our Spring It Forward program, we see that as an opportunity to not only give people something that they desperately need, but also to do something good in the community, which then in turn, hopefully one day will be good karma back on us, and people will know we're here and think about us when they have some kind of need.
Well, and I personally believe that what you said is very true. The more you give, especially in this community, the more you seem to give back. So, Josh, thank you so much for being my guest and for everything that you are doing in the community. I just wish you continued success. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.